Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Hopefully not a wacky Wednesday. And if we have time during our read aloud, perhaps we can read a little tiny bit of the book. We will see. Don't push it. We will see. All right, let's get into phonemic awareness. And we're doing the rhymes. I will say a word and you will think of words that rhyme with the word. So for instance, I have the word tank. So some words that may rhyme, sank. If I do something nice for you, you're gonna say thank. You got it. Thank you. What's another one? Or like a pirate would say, walk the plank, right? Give me some others. All right, nice. Thank you. About the word less. What can we do? It's something a girl might wear. A pretty dress. If I push really hard, I'm gonna press. Good. What are some others? All right, good, thank you. Eat. What would be something that rhymes with eat? Wheat. Treat. What else? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so anything that had the eat sound at the end, good. Now I'm gonna say some words and I want you to tell me the first sound you hear in the word. Scarecrow. What's the first sound? S. Classic. What's the first sound? K. Good. Priceless. What's the first sound? P. Twisted. What's the first sound? T. Good. And the last one, glitter. What's the first sound? Good. Well done. Okay, I am going to break up the word into the different sounds. You are going to tell me what the entire word is. G. Eat. What's the word? Greet. Good. B. Sh. What's the word? Brush. K. P. What's the word? Crop. B. Ch. What's the word? Branch. G. What's the word? Frog. G. And what's the word? Oh, I gave you the word. No, it's grand. Oh my goodness. It is turning into Wacky Wednesday. No. All right, let's try this again. S. What's the word? Press. Nice. Sh. What's the word? Fresh. Oak. What's the word? Broke. Good. And what's the word? Cramp. Good. So now we are listening for the middle sound, and the middle sound is always a what kind of sound? I heard that, vowel sound. Good work. All right, so here we go. Meat. What's the middle sound? E. Nut. What's the middle sound? Tame. What's the middle sound? A. Best. What's the middle sound? E. Sit. What's the middle sound? I. Coat. What's the middle sound? O. And the last one, cute. What's the middle sound? Ooh, you got it. All right, so now I'm gonna say the word and you're gonna break it up. All right, the word is brave. What are the sounds? B, A, V. You got it. Fragile. What are the sounds? F, Jol. Or it could be J, O. Even better. Gray. G, A. Good. Praise. What are the sounds? P, Aze. cradle, aid. Oh, that was a long one. Well done. Bright. What are the sounds? B, I, t. Good. Crumbs. What are the sounds? K, z. Good. Breeze. What are the sounds? B, ease. Good. Frost. F, s, t. Nice. And the last one, grease. What are the sounds? G, e, s. You got it. So now I'm going to start with part of a word, add a beginning sound to create a new word. Okay? We have rice. I'm going to add a p to make it. Rice. Rain. I'm going to add a d to make it. Drain. Raise. I'm going to add a g to make it. Graze. Rush. I'm going to add a b to make it. Brush. Ride. I'm going to add a p to make it. Pride. Round. I'm going to add a k to make it. Crown. And the last one, rip. I'm going to add a g to make it. Grip. Good. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to have this beginning sound with the rest of the word. I'm going to take away the beginning sound and you're going to tell me what's left. Okay? Braid. I'm going to take away the b and I'm left with raid. Yep. K, rib. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with rib. Broom. I'm going to take away the b and I'm left with room. Read. I'm going to take away the g and I'm left with read. Rinse. I'm going to take away the p and I'm left with rinse. Yep. Radle. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with radle. Rain. I'm going to take away the b and I'm left with rain. I have k, rash. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with rash. P, rise. I'm going to take away the p and I'm left with rise. And the last one, g, row. I'm going to take away the g and I'm left with row. You got it. All right, so the last part is where we have we delete the first blend, substitute it for a new blend to finish a new word, okay? So we have drab. I'm going to take away the dr. I'm going to put in cr to make it crab. Smash. I'm going to take away the sm, put in tr to make it trash. I have brim. I'm going to take away the br, put in sw to make it swim. I have fleas. I don't. Here's the word fleas. I'm going to take away the fl, put in tr to make it trees. I have dry. I'm going to take away the dr, put in fr to make it fry. Treat. I'm going to take away the tr, put in sw to make it sweet. Good. Plug. I'm going to take away the pl, put in sl to make it slug. Nice. Crush. I'm going to take away the cr, put in br to make it brush. I have cluck. I'm going to take away the cl, put in tr to make it truck. And one last one, brag. I'm going to take away the br, put in fl to make it flag. Nice job. All right, so yesterday we had 2 different vowel sounds, long vowel sounds, and we also had 2 different spellings. we are going to do the same thing today, but we're actually only going to have one vowel sound. So a little similar to last week, but the activity you guys are going to do is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so the first, well, I'll just show it to you. How about that? Charlie, I said it's not going to be Wacky Wednesday. It's Wacky Wednesday. My brain's going, huh? What? Oh, it's Wacky Wednesday. Gotta be wacky. Okay, enough about that. Moving along. So we are going to be working on the long A sound. Okay, so we have A, consonant E for a spelling, and then we had this one a few days ago, rain, AI spelling. Okay, so I'm going to show you some words, and you are going to ask, you're going to tell me, holy guacamole, where they go. So I have this word. What is it? Paint, right? And does it go under a consonant E, main, or rain, AI? AI. What about this one? What's that word? Crane. So does it go under main or rain? Main. Okay, what about this one? What's this word? Space. And where does it go? Rain or main? Main. What's this word? Train. So does that go under rain or main? Train. What about this word? What's this word? Brain. So does that go under rain or main? Notice the spelling. Rain. What about, what's that word? Skate. Notice the spelling. Where does it go? Yep, under main with a consonant E. One last one. We have this word, which is cake. That's right. Note the spelling. Where do we put it? Yep, under main. Exactly. All right. So, like I told you, it's a totally different activity. So you're going to need two different colors for this activity. You're going to need a yellow and you're going to need a green. I'm going to do the first part with you, and then you'll do the rest by yourself. Okay? And you're going to need a pencil as well. All right? So I happen to have my blue one. You should probably be using your regular pencil. All right, so let me show you. Actually, let me show it to you before I write my name on it, and we go from there. Okay? All right, so it says long A versus long A. And we have rain and main, the exact two that we did before, just to make it a little easy. So some of these are pictures and some of these are words. So you have to try to figure that out, right? They might try to trick you. Although, let's see. No, they might try to trick you. All right, but you know all of these have the long A sound. So it says here, all right, color this one. So let's see what it says. This one, if it has an AI in it, it says color me yellow. So all the ones that have the AI spelling, you're gonna color them yellow. And these say color me green. So if it has the A consonant E, you're gonna color it green. So we'll do a couple together, and I'll even give you a freebie. How about that? Okay, so again, and just so we don't forget, you might wanna start out, of course, name and date on the top. You might wanna start out where it says color me yellow. So if you're gonna color the whole thing, that's fine. Or you can just color over the word. It might be easier just to do the word, but make sure it's light enough. And then this one says color me green. So, you know, again, you wanna have something that's not too dark, but you wanna have a green and a yellow. And I'm just gonna do a real quick version of that, okay? So now that I have my yellow and my green, I have space. Is it AI or is it A consonant E? A consonant E, so what color? Green, exactly. So I'm gonna color this box green. This is a case. And I'm gonna tell you it's A consonant. Actually, wait, suitcase. Yep. C-A-S-E, exactly. So it's gonna be green. And then this one's AI, so we're gonna color it yellow, okay? Getting the idea of this? And if you're not sure about the pictures, just ask your parents, okay? Or, you know what I'm gonna do, just to be kind of nice here? I'm gonna write the words for you and you can look at the video. So if I would recommend, and it's kind of hard to see, this is an S-U-I-T-C-A-S-E. Okay, this is a plane. So I'm gonna write the words, so I would recommend you write these as well. Okay, plane. This one right here is a train, T-R-A-I-N. This one is for paint, and it is P-A, hopefully you can see that, I-N-T. So again, this one has C-A-S-E. It's hard to see because I already colored over it, sorry about that. Plane, A-N-E, so think about that. Train, A-I, and paint, A-I, okay? So I've given you the spellings, and make sure you have the right colors. So if it has an A-I spelling, it'll be yellow. If it has an A consonant E spelling, it will be green. Got it? All right, so if you need to rewind and write the words in because you didn't have your paper in front of you, that's completely fine. And then once you've done that, go ahead and push pause, go ahead and finish your activity. You know what to do thereafter. And then we'll go back for writer's workshop. All right, see you in a little bit. Bye. All right, hi guys, I'm back. So we are gonna go back to our writer's workshop story. Hopefully you were able to do that last activity pretty easily since I got you started, and hopefully you remember to write in the words with the correct spelling. So today, as I was noting yesterday, we are going to grab our blue revising tool because yesterday we added our speech bubbles, which means today we're going to take those exact same speech bubbles, right? Sometimes they're talking, but we know like in other pages, maybe they're thinking because maybe they're in the background. They can't be talking to them because they're already having a conversation, and we would never interrupt anybody, right? I'm just saying. Anyway, moving along, let's go ahead and add those quotation marks. So you guys can maybe help me figure out where it should go. All right, so I have, here's John. Let's read what we have again. John was so excited to go to Joe's birthday party. When he got there, he realized that he forgot to put on his shoes. So he said, OMG, I'm so embarrassed. And then Joe says, that's okay. It's kind of hard to tell. That's okay. We all forget our shoes sometime. So we have to figure out where in the story that would go. John was so excited to go to John's birthday party. When he got there, he realized he forgot to put on his shoes. I'm gonna say he said, and remember, so you'll see he said, comma, and then we're gonna do our quotation marks. And remember, that's always a sentence in a sentence. We always start with a capital letter. So he said, so we know John's talking, OMG, so I'm just literally copying whatever I had in my speech bubble. I'm so embarrassed. And because it's a sentence in a sentence, I have my punctuation. And then I have the ending quotation. And then I'm going to say Joe said, wait, then Joe. So I didn't print out my second paper, so I'm just going to write on the back. So this is going to be a little tricky. It's easier if I had the other paper. And actually, let me see if I have that other paper anywhere. Maybe I would rather do that. Let's see, because I remember printing them out. Just gotta write on the back today. Let's look. Well, looks like I don't have it. Crumbs. Yeah, so if you don't have that page, but you need to add on, I know I have it somewhere. I just cannot find it at the moment. And I don't want to look through all my papers. So I'm just gonna write on the back, which is gonna make it harder. Or maybe I should write it down here. Yeah, I think I'll write it down there because I want to see. Then Joe said, so now I'm gonna do it again, comma, quotation mark. Notice they're like C's and you end it with the backward C's. Now I'm gonna go here. Okay, that's okay. And then he says, we all forget our shoes sometimes. We all forget. Okay, I might have to pull in and then pull out here. Forget our shoes sometimes. period, and then we end our quotation marks, okay? So here it is. He said, OMG, I'm so embarrassed. Then Joe said, that's okay. We all forget our shoes sometimes. I don't know if that actually happens, but he's being a good friend. So then we have here, at the party, his feet got so dirty that they stuck to the floor and everything else. So he said, my feet are so gross. So then John said, my feet are so gross. I'm going to decide later if I want to add the thinking. We can do that if we want, but we definitely need our speech. So for now, I'm going to leave those two out, but I want to keep it here in the picture, okay? So I'm going to decide later on, do I want to put those in or do I like it the way it is? Because I always speech bubbles go, not necessarily thought clouds. All right, and let's move on to the last page. So then he says, his friend Joe was such a nice friend. He loaned him a pair of shoes after getting all cleaned up. Then I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna start with what he said. Notice how I have my quotation marks here. So you can see that. You're such a good friend, Joe. And I'm gonna say quotation marks, put a period right there. Said John, period. Starting a new quotation mark because another person's talking. Now I have to do this again, sorry. If you could see or you can't see, but I definitely will pull this out, or perhaps, you know what? I have an idea. If I do this, maybe we'll be able to see it. Well, maybe not. Well, I'm gonna try my best here. I'm gonna put this here for right now. Good little, yeah, that did not go well. All right, I'm gonna do what I did earlier, sorry. I gotta see what it says here, my best friend. My best friend. I'm glad I could, sorry, you're getting a good view of my hand here, could help. And end my quotation, okay? So I'm gonna give you a better view of that. You're such a good friend, Joe said John. You're my best friend. I'm glad I could help. All right? So that's what you guys are going to do today. You're going to look at your speech bubbles and you're going to figure out where it would make sense to put them in your story. Okay? I look forward to seeing them and to seeing you guys later during Read Out Loud. See you later. Bye.